Now they say imitation is the greatest form of flattery. However, very seldom is that imitation as good as the original idea. As a matter of fact, there are lots of really bad ripoffs out there. But that's not what I want to talk about today. Today I want to talk about a few examples that are an exception to that notion. And I want to look at some shameless ripoffs that are actually really good.
The Grand Theft Auto formula has been duplicated time and time again, but nothing like Simpsons Hit and Run. Despite the lackluster graphics and choppy gameplay, something about being able to play as Homer and having all of Springfield at your disposal gives this game a unique distinction from other GTA clones. The game was released on the PS2, Xbox, GameCube, as well as the PC, and is definitely worth a play if you manage to get your hands on it.
Woohoo! I love senselessly pushing things!
When it comes to the run and gun genre, games like Contra and Metal Slug are pretty much the golden standard. Now with the genre saturated with games, I chose Alien Soldier because it's definitely unique. With its ability to change levels from top to bottom, it really makes this different from any other game in the same category. The game is more along the lines of Gunstar Heroes, and rightfully so, seeing as how it's made by the same developer. With that being said, it's hard to call it a shameless ripoff, seeing as how it brings enough to the table to be unique all in and of itself. All in all, Alien Soldier is one of the best games I've played. The game is a bit rare and wasn't released in the US. I was able to play it when I was a kid because I had the Sega channel. However, various ports have been made on the PS2, Xbox 360, and the Wii Virtual Console. If you haven't played this one, play it. You definitely won't be disappointed. Most survival horror games of the past few generations have in some way borrowed something from the Resident Evil franchise. But Cold Fear downright copied the gameplay of Resident Evil 4 almost to the T. However, instead of having borrowed game mechanics and a lackluster storyline, Cold Fear is actually a really good game and has some moments that are legitimately terrifying. Although at its core, Cold Fear is a clone off of Resident Evil 4, it's definitely a hidden gem for survival horror enthusiasts. Fighter's History is Data East's answer to Street Fighter, and by answer, I mean complete ripoff. Not only are the character designs extremely similar, the movesets are as well. Despite looking like Street Fighter's bastard cousin, Fighter's History is actually a solid fighting game, unique in its own right, by its weak point system. Every character has a weak point on their body, represented by an article of clothing. If said weak point is repeatedly hit, the opponent will then get stunned. Also, some character moves are actually better than their Street Fighter counterparts. The game so closely resembles Street Fighter, Capcom actually tried to sue Data East for infringement. Capcom lost the case, and we were blessed with Fighter's History. The extreme popularity of Pokemon led to a ton of developers trying to mimic the successful formula. Robopong is one of these titles. The story follows a young child as he travels Parambo Island while collecting robotic combatants called Robopong. He has to battle the Legend 7 and become the best Robopong battler on the island. Now what separates this game from other Poke ripoffs is the fact that not only can you upgrade your Robopong but also their movesets. You add software and parts to your little robotic buddies, giving them new attacks. This mechanic makes Robopong surprisingly deep. The game goes even further with fourth wall breaking elements. Every Robopong cart has a built-in infrared sensor, and by aiming your TV, VCR, or cable remote, could boost the Robopong stats or open a chest within the game. This feature was called the GB Kiss. Robopong has enough unique features to make it more than a mere copycat title.
Well guys, those are some Shameless ripoffs that I really enjoyed playing, and I know you guys will really enjoy it too. If you guys know any ripoff titles that are worth playing, let me know in the comments section. Until next time, this is Ness, signing out.